Here we go. Blood on the Snow. That's not one I've drafted yet, and I think it's one of the best cards you can do, and a snow payoff for that matter. Destroy all creatures. Oh god, yeah, it's like Dune Blast. Speaking of great multicolor sets. Khans of Tarkir was really good, yeah. Jeskai was fun to draft. And that wasn't a 5-color set, but it was, you know, a 3 or 4 color set. And you could draft 5 colors. Certainly there was enough fixing, tricolor lands, and that sort of thing. Unfortunately, I didn't like Ikoria. I didn't like the flavor. I didn't like the mechanics. I didn't like the gameplay. And I didn't play it much, but that was a multicolor set. I don't know if this card is beatable. 1, kills all creatures. Pretty hard to beat that. 2, get your best creature back, potentially. Potentially. Yeah, I would never go in assuming you're going to do 5-color snow, but one trick, not a trick, but one thing is, like, it usually ends up being 2-color snow that is capable of splashing the other colors. So it's not uncommon to have a green deck that can splash 1 plains, 1 swamp, 1 mountain, and be like a blue-green deck. Because green has all of those fixing cards. You only need a couple commons to be able to have like 5 of each type. So you're not trying to build a 5-color deck and play like 4 of each land, 3 of each land. You're trying to build a 2-color deck that can add any mana and play the bombs in every color. Does that make sense? Yes. Yes, it does. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for explaining. Floodplain and Demon Bolt are the picks here. And I'm going to take Demon Bolt. But I'm not 100% sure about that. I think we go Behold the Multiverse here. Yeah, Throne of Eldraine was the fairy tale. I really liked that. I really liked whatever this last one was. When you see a Path to the World tree early, do you take it early in the draft? Yeah, since you can build around it. But again, it just depends on what else is in the pack. There's no simple answer to any of these questions, but sure, it's a high pick for me. It's a high pick, and if you see it later and you're in green, you say heck with it. Go for it. And the floor of that card is not bad. If you're in green at all, it gets you a land. It fixes your second color. It thins your deck. I think Behold has to be better than Swamp here, even though I would love the Swamp. Ooh, Tergrid's Shadow. We're doing it. I think we're doing it today. We are doing Grixis Control, and we are not going to play any creatures. We're just going to have some fun. Tergrid's Shadow. Shimmerdrift Veil is pretty important to get. Do I avoid black? In this set, I don't know what I avoid. I know blue is really good. And I know green is pretty good. Yeah, well, first pick Blood on the Snow. Tergrid's Shadow, hard time evaluating it. It's a Wrath. It's kind of a conditional Wrath. And sometimes you won't want to play it, but you'll usually not want to play it when it's when you're already ahead. But it is hard to evaluate, and the less creatures you play, and the worse creatures you play, the better maybe. And the more removal you have, the better, because it forces your opponent to lose better stuff, I guess. Anyway, it's a symmetric effect, but you can tilt it in your favor by not having creatures. So that's the idea here. I'm going to take the Swamp here, because ultimately we do need some snowlands. I'll take Feed. It makes pacifisms a lot worse, yeah. So it's really kind of a build around. Mistwalker is also really good. Mistwalker's probably better than Feed the Serpent, but that's hard to evaluate. This pack is nuts, yeah. Floodplain would be good. Mistwalker's super good. I think in general, Mistwalker's better than Feed the Serpent. And I'm going to take it. I think it's harder to get a good 3-drop for the deck. And this is a good 3-drop for the deck. Gates of Istfell. This is double blue and a little bit of white. And there's nothing else in the pack besides Rune of Might. And we're definitely not in green. So I think it's reasonable to take Gates here and see what comes of it. Depart, not a huge fan of that. Raise is fine. Effigy's fine in the right deck. I'll go Chasm. Floodplain coming back. Nice, nice. Swamp coming back. Okay, this table is being really kind to me. Super kind. Thank you, everyone. No idea what I want here. Snowlands tabling, yeah, it does happen. Sometimes they go far too early, sometimes they go far too late. And it just means a certain deck is open or closed or whatever. Who knows? Hard pick again, but we're not going to have creatures. Not really. Planning versus Ox? Whatever. If this turns into an Ox deck, I'll eat my hat. Goodness gracious. Toski, Bearer of Secrets. Since this has to attack each turn, I don't know how good that is for us, and it doesn't even get around Turgrid's Shadow. Poison the Cup is obviously... I think that's an obvious pick here. We're not seeing much red, so this might just end up being an Esper deck. Run Ashore is fine. It's just easy to get, and you don't really need it. But when you're building your deck, sure. I do like including it. I do like it. Yeah, Poison the Cup, easy. Toski's powerful, but this deck is kind of a weird one. Would Turgrid's Shadow make sense here? Kind of. But Poison the Cup usually does better. Rally's not for us. A second Demon Bolt is tempting. And there's nothing else insanely good. I mean, Finn is probably the best thing here. Maybe it's a little late to start picking those up. So I'll take another Demon Bolt. Oh, that's definitely interesting. We could just take a Shimmerdrift Veil again. But does Jorn do anything for us? Play a Snow Permanent card. Well, the front side of Jorn is not insane. The back side of Jorn lets you play Snow Permanents from your graveyard. We don't have any of those. Kaldheim can be insane. We can table lands, but if we pick one land, we'll probably table another land anyway. I don't think Jorn does it for us here. I could take Giant Amulet. Giant's Amulet. Take the Veil. I think when in doubt, it's fair to take the Veil. Binding the Old Gods. Finally, we have like a real card here. Even if you can't find a forest, it's still pretty good. But it's a good way to get into green, isn't it? Feed the Serpent, like, Binding the Old Gods is gonna be better than Feed the Serpent most of the time, unless you just can't cast it. And we can cast it. Look, even another Woodland Chasm here. I like Narfi. I like Narfi in this deck a lot, because if we have to Turgrid's Shadow it away, we can get it back, and we have plenty of snow. Gates is not snow. Chasm would be so good here, but I think we go Narfi. Vengeful Reaper, insanely good. Yep. Not complaining about that. Priest of the Haunted Edge. Here's another pretty good one for defending early and then killing their third creature before you play Tergrid's Shadow. Disciple, sweet. That's just perfect. And that's a good one to get back with Blood on the Snow. I would like Snow-Covered Forest, but I can't say no to Burglar Rat here. Yes! Tergrid's Shadow's back. We really need some... Oh, a Null. That's got to be good to get. Raise the Draugr. I don't think we want that. A Null can counter some ridiculous cards, though. What I really want is... like, this would be the perfect deck for the Dogged Pursuits. Dogged Pursuit deck Mark III. I need to get a boom for my mic. It's on my desk, so every like tiny tap that I can barely hear registers tenfold on this mic. That was a tiny tap on my desk. Like, I can't stress how tiny that tap was. Well, no one's picking them. No one's taking them from us. People don't play that card. I have not played against it. I've played, you know, in the first week or something, I think I saw a couple, but I have played maybe 10 times as many as I've seen, and I haven't played that many. Binding. Furge is good. And Master Scald can get back Binding. I'll take Furge. It's uncommon. Maybe that matters. And we even get a Scald here. And we probably don't even care about it. Having one Binding is not enough reason to play it. I don't think. Aegon? No, not this stupid thing. Oh, I keep seeing this and forgetting I've seen it before. Not good. Aegon, not good. We didn't wheel so many of those snowlands, did we? But I'm happy we picked up the ones we did. The Ford could be good. I mean, we're going to be playing these Demon Bolts, and that's a good way to splash them. Win condition. Still waiting on a win condition. The Boast King. Woodland. Chasm. Nope, all of these are awful. Take the snow. Yes! This is gonna wheel, but we need it wheel bad. Oh god, Cosmos Charger. We have to wheel Dogged Pursuit. Let's take Cosmos Charger. I forget what it even does. But it's pretty good. Bergstrider. That's probably better than Trickster God's Heist in our silly deck. Because we don't have many early bad creatures. Like, if you have 3 Elderfang Disciples, then play your Trickster God's Heist, give them away, bounce them back, all that good stuff. But here, that's not really what our deck is doing. Alright, Path to the World Tree. And Bergstrider has bailed me out of dire situations a number of times. Jeez, is this a Path deck? I think it's a Mistwalker deck. We have hardly any green. The green is just to splash Binding, not to solidify our mana base. So let's take Mistwalker here. And that shouldn't be too controversial. That should be reasonable. Dogged Pursuit. I really want to make this work. It's gotta work. I wonder if we could wheel this one. And play Disdainful Stroke. Vega might be a good option too, as you're pointing out. Pursuit is really bad. No. Oh, now you're taunting me. You're tempting me to take it here. No, it's not. It's good. All right, maybe we do take Vega. Dang it. Only because it might wheel, okay? Don't think you've won, Bartos. Don't think this is over. Whenever your flyers hit, draw a card. Pursuit can be good in a deck like this. I promise. Glimpse is nuts, although our deck might be getting too good even for Pursuit. We don't play any of this. Just take something early. Oh no, they're not going to wheel. Where are they? Is it too early for them? Do we want Great Hall? I don't think we want Great Hall. Here we go. 9 Snowlands. Do we want Valkyrie or Dogged Pursuit? Definitely Dogged Pursuit. It's not an addiction to it. It's not like I can't resist it. It's that I really want it to work. Yes! It's back. It's back. Look, if this deck can't make Dogged Pursuit good, alright, I will admit that Dogged Pursuit is not good if we can't win with it in this deck. I'll admit it. If I see some evidence. Just asking for some evidence. There's usually like a tier 2 deck that everyone thinks is the worst, and you get all the pieces for, and you start beating tier 1 archetypes because you're beating like 5 out of 10 versions of the deck, where you have like a 10 out of 10 version of your tier 2 deck. We already debriefed the 5 Dogged Pursuit deck, and it was 1, misplayed by me, and 2, we had so many enchantment-based removal effects that the triple Turgrid's Shadow didn't really perform. But now we have all targeted removal. We are set up. We're ready to go. All right. So this is how we build the deck. We're going to go bottom up. We're going to start with the Dogged Pursuits. We say, okay, if we have Dogged Pursuits in play, we need our opponents not to have creatures. So we put all our removal in, just all of it. All of that comes in. Okay, great. And since our card quality is so bad, we're going to need lots of cards. So we're going to need these Behold the Multiverses. Elderfang Disciple, planning out Glimpse In, because we have these Mistwalkers, and this Giant, and then we'll put in Vega, because we have all this stuff to do. Okay. Narthi makes sense because of our colors. Furge is probably okay, but might just mill us. We want a little more early. So I think this would be our base. Did I complain about our card quality? Oh, yeah. I meant just specifically about our Dogged Pursuits, but yeah, this card quality is pretty high. And somehow we're drafting a 5-color deck. but these Shimmer Drift Veils really do help. And so much fixing. We don't have as many snow payoffs as we could have had, but Priests will be pretty good. Your only bad card is Pursuit. Yeah, but the twist ending is that that's a good card. It's a twist. Didn't see that one coming, did you? That's the twist. It was a good card the whole time. So, what do we force in this deck to make it playable? We could put a Harbinger in here. Zambombi Wizard. It's also a zombie for Narfi. We're reading the Cosmos Charger. Yeah, you can foretell cards anyone's turn for 1 mana. Yes. And then to play the card, you have to pay its foretell cost, which is not reduced to 1. So it's weird. It has foretell 3, but foretelling it always costs 2, or in this case 1. 1 run ashore. I could see that, I guess. Yeah, I think run ashore makes sense when we're trying to like set up Turgrid's Shadows. But I don't mind having another 1/3 in play early. And I don't know what else to cut here. We have 3 giants for the glimpse. That 0/3 is a rare. I haven't had much chance to play with it because I don't pick it that early, and I think it just disappears before I get the chance. But no, that would be a good combination. I've done something like 30 drafts now. This is draft 29. And I haven't had that particular combination. Maybe we start like this. Oh yeah, binding again would be really cool. Bouncing something back and annulling it would be pretty cool. Is there any advantage we get for playing something multiple times? Bergstrider kind of, Disciple kind of. I think we're going to be okay like this. So pretty even between black and blue. A little more black. No, actually it's the same. I think. So it's 11-11. 11-11, 2-1-1. So let's just make it 7-7, 1-1-1. And see how easily our mana base improves by adding all of this nonsense. Gates. Okay, it's not improving that much. Woodland Chasm, that can come in for black. Ford can come in for blue. 2 snow-covered swamps for that. And that's 4 sources of red for 2 red cards. But these do double duty. Let's just count the black sources here. So we've got 9, 9, 4, 4, 4. Oh no, what do we cut for gates? Stats on drawing the second Dogged Pursuit. Oh. I haven't seen this. Is this showing how good, you know, how often Dogged Pursuit wins games? And it's pretty low. Yeah, but that's because people are playing it wrong. It is a fine win condition in a control deck like this. I know it is. I know it is. I don't know, maybe Furja's just better or something. I think I want Gates of Istfell, and we'll have to put it in for like a blue source. What do we want more of? Blue or black? I think we want more blue, so I'll take a black out for Gates. I've definitely come around a little bit on Dogged Pursuit. It's not as good as I thought it was at first, because it needs the care. You need to put some care into it. You need to put some thought into it. You can't just throw it around, disrespect it, put it into any old deck. You have to play it carefully. In fact, you have to play it with at least 2 Tergrid's Shadows. People who aren't putting it into a deck with 2 Tergrid's Shadows are doing it wrong. That's the threshold. So what's going to happen here? I guess we go... See? 2 black already. Easy. Don't play a pick. Don't play a pick. Oh no, they've got an artifact avatar. Of course they're going to play a pick. Okay, they didn't do it. Let's foretell this guy. I think all of our red sources come into play. No, do they? We have 1 untapped red source in our deck. Ouch. Dang it, we need more cards that affect the board. Just spare a Sentinel and foretell a card. Okay, why don't we get... What's the advantage of getting Vega out here? I don't think there is one. We could trade. But there's nothing we're going to foretell anytime soon to draw a card. Yep, Serulf's Packmate. Got 3 mana left. Yeah, the cards in this set are just ridiculous. They're just playing a sword, which equips for 3. And the main point of that is to get around Mistwalker and a null for that matter, so well done. Hey, we drew Dogged Pursuit. We basically win. Why don't we play another Mistwalker and a Floodplain? If we were on the play, we'd have a chance here, I think. Or if we had, you know, any of our removal besides this worthless card. Okay, time for flavor text corner. Should they or should they not have included this flavor text on this card? And what I mean by that is, does it add anything to the game, to your enjoyment of the game? It says, "Burn them from the sky." A quote by Varagoth. Burn them from the sky. Does that add anything to this? And I would argue no. But what's happening here? Why are they attacking with their little guy? Burn them from the sky. Yeah, I guess you're, you know, guess you're right. I think we can get away with a little bit this turn. Or maybe we just have to kill both of their creatures. And ours. Stupid shadow. It only costs 4 if we do it next turn. You could draw an extra card with Vega, but then we just like lose Vega anyway. It'd be nice to annul something. Just foretell. Yeah, that does let us pump. Pumping twice doesn't do much. I think foretelling makes sense. Then we can annul. Yeah, I like the idea of blocking here. Because the more we trade off, the better Turgrid's Shadow is going to be, potentially. If they keep playing creatures. Goldmaw Champion, okay. Maybe they don't attack at all. That's certainly possible. Yeah, this is good. So we annul Rune of Sustenance. They only have 1 card left. Don't tell me they're not going to attack. Great. We prevent more damage by... They should attack with both. It'd be great if they didn't. So we have to block both on one of these. And then pump the... whichever one. Don't think it matters which one. Because there's no first strike involved, and even if there was... Yeah, if there was first strike involved, well, that wouldn't matter so much, but... Anywho... I think we need to use Turgrid's Shadow, and I think we used the one from our hand after we attack for 1. Because maybe we could draw off the second one. Cool. A 2 for 2. You can't sacrifice 2 creatures, you lose the game. Sacrifice 2 creatures or lose the game. Yes, we found the perfect deck for it. It's actually the perfect deck. You gotta trust me on this one. You gotta. Please trust me. See? Look at how well we're doing. Oh no. Glimpse. I think we behold here, because I really need to draw untapped red. Come on. I don't need to, but it'd be nice. Beast of the Haunted Edge. That doesn't do as much as I need it to here. Let's bottom both of these. Ooh, that's starting to get good. why don't we start with Glimpse. One into our hand, and the rest on the bottom. Well, let's take Vengeful Reaper, play this, and pass it. And then we'll see what we see. Hopefully they don't just kill us here. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. I think we have enough card advantage now. I just don't want to go down to 0 life. Please play a creature. They're not going to have another creature, to be fair. We have another forest at the bottom of our deck, so that could be good. Binding can just kill one of their equipment. But then we could die to a trick. We really need that red source. So we could get this thing down to a 2/3 by killing Valkyrie's sword. And then just kill it. Yeah, I think we bind... I think we bind away the Valkyrie's sword. And foretell the Reaper. If we wanted more time, I guess we could have done Bergstrider, but we don't really have enough mana to make that good here. Mana. Magicka. We're not dead. And you know what the perfect card to catch us up is? Besides Tergrid's Shadow? Dogged Pursuit. Who guessed it? Who guessed it before I said it? Yes, you're correct. It is Tergrid's Shadow. You guessed it. Then we can play a critter, or we can foretell a critter. I guess we play one. Gotta win this game somehow. Unlikely they're gonna have any haste creatures. So they play a critter, make it a 3/2. What do we do? Elderfang Disciple. That's not awful. Yeah, let's start with that. Discard their land, fair enough. Then play a Bergstrider to keep their guy tapped. Get him. 4 red sources left in our deck. I think we have 2 or so cards scryed to the bottom. Oh no, so many creatures. Just give me some breathing room so I can play my Dogged Pursuit in peace. I just want to play my Dogged Pursuit. There's our Glimpse. Let's play that first. Yes! Oh no, we only get 1! Oh no! So I guess we take Poison. Oh no, how unlucky is that? Gates would have been good too. Well, let's get Dogged Pursuit going. At long last here. And what else? Oh, I missed this chance. Let's foretell this and stop on our upkeep. And I don't think we have great attacks here, so I'll just pass it. Potentially the Reaper could come in. But it'd actually be nice to save the Strider, because it's the only thing that, you know, takes care of the shield mate here. Oh, that's a funny place to equip, isn't it? That's a really weird place to equip. So what if I do this? They're going to give them all +2/+1. I think we could win that game, but... yeah, Warhorn Blast. I think we could still win this game. It actually didn't work out too bad for us, because Bergstrider's still traded, and Reaper's still traded. Not too bad. So it's my upkeep. I can poison the cup. Do we really need to do that? No, let's go to draw. Yes! Perfect. Perfect. Foretell. I think foretelling saves all the mana we need to save. Oh, wait. When we play that, we can foretell Demon Bolt for free. Or for cheap, anyway. Yeah, I think we're fine here. We need to worry a little bit about time. 25 turns to kill them. Demon Bolt, you! Another one. Yikes. Forget about my upkeep. Blood on the Snow. So what I want to do now, so I get something with 5 or less mana cost back. What I want to do now is trade off my Charger and then cast Blood on the Snow. So they equip the pick to the shield mate. We trade the Charger off. And then presumably we can get it back. Equip there. We need Blood on the Snow to be cast with as much snow as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then return a big creature. I think the best creature... we could do Elderfang Disciple, but I think we just want the biggest creature. Pass it. Is this a removal spell? Maja. Oh no, and they do have a land. Well, anyway, why don't we Demon Bolt this to save Poison the Cup for something maybe better. They make that into a 2/2. Hold. Play another one of these. And then foretell this, because we'll wait till the end of their turn to see what we see. Hopefully the pick doesn't do enough to kill us. Cool, I win that one. They're sparing my clock a little bit, which is nice of them. Okay, Invoke the Divine would save us a lot of trouble. Harbinger would be pretty good against this deck too. Yeah, we had Poison the Cup Foretold for a while, and this kills anything, so it's probably good to save, even though the Scry is nice. Annul is good. Annul's definitely good against them. Double Behold, double Turgid's Shadow. All of our creatures are good. I think Invoke's just a little too... what's the word? Like, inconsistent. Oh, we already have one Carful Harbinger, so let's just run it back like this. There'd be good cards here, but we can't really cut a creature. They're going to be on the play again. I think being on the play is really important to this matchup. It's the only reason that game was so hard. On the back foot most of the time. So no changes to the main deck. 17 lands on the draw, which with our color requirements is pretty good, I think. We keep this, I would say. An early Turgid's Shadow is game-breaking here. Oh, an early Disciple, too. Don't mind if I do. Kill their 2-1 before they have to sacrifice it. Come on, 2-1, not 2-2. Oh, just a Foretold card. That's fine. So let's get Island out here. Have them discard early and often. And every land is good because they have that one landfall critter in their deck. Dogged Pursuit, we're not doing that now. And let's see. Gates or Ford? Let's do Ford here. Pass it. Can't really attack. Not going to block either. Potentially. Oh, now I will block. I hate this. Yeah, what can I do here? I could... They've got one card Foretold. I think we just play Dogged Pursuit. Next turn, Turgid's Shadow, almost certainly. Even though they don't need to play anything. And they probably won't, because they know what we have here. Do I have another Dogged Pursuit? No, but I guess there's no reason not to use Narfi here. So they'll have to pay to tap. And then, even if it dies, we can get it back. So they pay to tap it. They do 3, but they're netting 2 a turn, and we're netting 5 a turn. Okay, Shieldmate is in play. Alright, so we might as well attack with Narfi. I think they don't block here. No, they do block. That's great. Okay, they don't block. Fine. That's fine. And then I want to kill all their creatures, so I will. Oh. And pass it. They have nothing left. They have no cards in hand. They have one Foretold card, and that's going to be the mass pump. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It might just be nice to play Vengeful Reaper. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Play land. Cast Vengeful Reaper. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then pass it. Hide under our Dogged Pursuit. So they'll have to use their Foretold card to get through the Reaper, and I guess they'll be happy to do that. No, they're just gonna let us go nuts here. We're way ahead then, I guess. I could Blood on the Snow to have them discard their card, but at this point, I'm good. I'm actually fine without doing that. No extra white for gates yet. Now we can just attack, I think. Then, now what? Bergstrider? Do it. Keep the Sentinel tap down, because why not? Higher potential. And we got it. Thanks to Dogged Pursuit, in part. Augie. Or Aug13, but let's call it Augie. OGG13. Lots of 4-drops. Yeah, the curves in this set look kind of strange because, I mean, more than half of these can be paid for less than 4. Yeah, let's keep this on the draw. We might have to name black with our Shimmerdrift Veil, which would suck. So we'll try to avoid doing that, but we'll see what we get with Glimpse anyway. Usher the Fallen. Oh no. It's gonna have too many creatures for us. Wow. Oh, I hate being on the draw. Ah, it's so good against this. It's not good against Blood on the Snow, but okay, let's... Here's how this is gonna go. Let's Glimpse. I haven't played any Time Spiral Remastered, and I've been enjoying Kaldheim quite a bit. Thanks for asking. Gotta take Poison the Cup. Any order for these. Pass. Still need a land. And I'm still looking for a black land, so if 6 more in the deck. Oh no, Icebine Pillar. Fortunately, that's not great against me. Attack for 2. That's really good. Huh. They're gonna get another little dude here. I gotta play Mistwalker, I think. Yeah, I really want this Turgid's Shadow to do something, and I don't think it's going to. Because they can get 3 damage in here and make another one of these. If we get another untapped land, we might be okay. Dang it. Okay, that's, I mean, at least that's something. We don't need to flashback Glimpse here, I don't think. We can just play Vengeful Reaper. And pass it. And that gives them something to to deal with. That's a real board. They haven't done much though, have they? Usher the Fallen, Icebind Pillar. That's it. And it's still winning on its own. That's a bit of a shame. Next turn, probably just foretell 2 cards. See how many combat tricks they have. They could like tap down Mistwalker and bounce Reaper or something. And then get in 4 and make another 1/1. Clarion Spirit. Turgrid's Shadow is going to have a real time of it. Blood on the Snow could easily win us this match. Bound in Gold. Okay. Well, that definitely makes me feel better about this. So we're going to save Turgrid's Shadow. Yeah, Turgrid's Shadow is definitely a weird one, but we are trying to play hard control with our dogged pursuits. So we're trying to build a deck where this favors us. Definitely it works well with targeted removal and on turn 4 when your opponent has played 2 small creatures, but sometimes they go a little too wide for it to be good. That's the truth. I don't see us needing red next turn, so we can put that off a little bit. Next turn they're going to get a big hit in. Shadow. They don't have many cards left. Why don't we glimpse to try to find an untapped land? Cosmos Charger. Oh, shoot. That's actually pretty good here. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I need this untapped land. I think we win the game if we have an untapped land. Dang it. Because we'll get back one of these guys. So we'll play Woodland Chasm. We'll foretell something. This is better to foretell because it saves more mana. And then pass it. Yeah, we're potentially doing well here, but we're taking a huge hit. 7 to 5. And then we get something back. They make another one, I would assume. And they don't have to overcommit to the board, but Turgrid's Shadow is going to like kill their next 2 creatures. And that's the idea. Yep, make another one. Bolt. So we need to play this. We should attack first. Oh, well, I'll do it anyway. Oh god, yeah, Disdainful Stroke would be a little too bad for me, I think. There's no beating that, is there? It's 4 snow? No, there's no way, right? There's no way. Vengeful Reaper. That's the way to go. This just deals with anything. And can hit them pretty hard. I guess the other one can hit harder than Vengeful Reaper. But Death Touch is a nice stat. 6 mana from them. We only actually killed 2 creatures, and they get Bound in Gold back? What? My turn. Do we want to kill that Scald first? Let's do it. Let's kill that lousy Scald. Bergstrider and Behold. We'll just top both of these and then draw this. And play this guy for red. Just wait, but then they get in 4 damage. There's no waiting here. Foretell this. Yeah, there's really no waiting a turn, unfortunately. Oh, we could also foretell Demon Bolt. Save some mana. We're gonna have to use Turgid's Shadow to kill one creature, but then we kill our own creature, so it's tough. Tough game. Another Master Skald? Bergstrider. Sure. Play a second creature. Ooh. Dueling Bergstriders. And they don't have the snow to keep it tapped here. I know, Dogged Pursuit would be the way to go. Oh, there we go. Let's top both of these. That's red, so why don't we just get Vega out on the field? Oh, we don't have any... Oh, we don't have the colors we need. What have I been doing here? Jeez, man. Well, at this point, I think we won't need Turgid's Shadow. Next turn, we go Vega plus Demon Bolt. Then we can hold a null up. Yikes. Okay. Jeez. Maybe we will use Turgid's Shadow pretty soon. Oh, they can't tap a creature. I think we just have to use it now. We've just got to go. So we do that. Then we cast this guy. 3, 4, 5. Kill 2 creatures. Oh yeah, it's instant. I keep forgetting. Thank you for the reminder. Pass it. If we had infinite mana there, that would have been... But I didn't even hold up a no! Oh no! Oh my god. What an insane draw. Well, that makes things a bit easier. What's the play here? Binding. Kill... It must be kill Icebind Pillar. Tap that. So we go to 1. Kill the Giant Amulet. I'm not convinced that we need to kill the Giant Amulet here. I mean, it's not looking good for us anyway. I can't believe we didn't hold a null up though. I'm so bad. That's actually ridiculous. Crikey. Yeah, why don't we kill this thing? That was so bad. It gave them the out of drawing a super good card there. And they got it. Get that, churn some stuff up from the bottom of our deck. Get Narfi down here. maybe pass it? Foretell this and pass? Double block this guy? I'll definitely double block. Yeah, I think we can take this game home. It would have been much easier. Needless to say, it would have been much easier if I had annulled on time. It's just until end of turn, though. It's not until my next... it doesn't work on their turn, basically. Okay, let's do this. Draw through our whole deck here. There's the Dogged Pursuit we needed. Bottom these. Gates of Istfell, Shimmerdrift Vale. Let's do Gates, Dogged Pursuit, Priest, pass. $12 cards left in the deck. I think we can just pass here. At some point we can attack them, but I really would want to wait until... Oh, Priest is a 1/5. Yeah, we could have attacked with Vega here, for sure. Nice, they're going to give that one to us. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Bouncing would actually be so good against all their cards here. If I can only convince myself to cut something, which I probably won't be able to do. I think Turgrid's is still better than Run Ashore. No, I'll just submit again. Invoke better than a null, potentially. But don't underestimate how... Okay, so we don't have very much white, and a null is so cheap to hold up. I just misplayed it there. Invoke's easier to play, so maybe I should... someone like me should... I know, they're like, I don't want to spend this whole game losing to this awful card, so I'll just give it to you. White or red? Actually, I think red is more important early. But then we'll go for the Disciple, quick sticks. It's a good start for us. Hopefully. It's really good against their 2-1 if they can get that down on turn 2 or something. But starting with blue, I guess they won't do that. Looks like we're in the clear. Oh, pretty island. And it's actually an island. Look at that. This card is great. Look, it's out on the water. It's a piece of land out on the water. How often do we get an island card with an island art? Here's a plains with a swamp art. But it's flat, and it has a white sun in the sky, so that's all you really need. That's all the plains really needs. Like, tell me, if you didn't take the sun out of the sky and put a black frame around here, if it would look like a swamp. It definitely would. It's cute though, and these places can look like floodplains. That's true enough, but what is a swamp if not a floodplains? That's like the definition of a swamp. Are there leeches? Swamp. Mosquitoes? Swamp. Yeah, I guess there's more to it. Ask the Planeswalkers. They, Hi there, good luck and have fun. Oh, that's too late. I'll be embarrassed to respond to them, but so chat can see. A good sport. Well, I certainly don't mind losing to a good sport. That's the truth. Should I hold a null up here? No, I think we don't need to hold a null up here. Will I regret it? Probably. Actually, maybe I really should hold a null up. I should just hold a null up for the rest of the game. Because there's only so many things they can do with it. And we can hold it up. So we're going to do something for 2 mana next turn, hold a null up. Oh wow, 5 colors? No, 4 colors. I can count. Well, if it's more of a plains, it's a swampy plains. If it's more of a swamp, it's a plain swamp. Stalwart Valkyrie. Demon Bolt, yes. Yes, Bolt. Don't really know what I should do. But I think trading off creatures is good here. Right? I think so. If they let me. They might try to lock it down, in which case I can go for a null. And they might just attack into it, in which case I trade with the bigger one. Are they going to give it double strike or something? I haven't seen that trick used a whole lot, but it's a good one. Well, it's a powerful one. Tricks are maybe a little unreliable. Cool. I mean, gave away an angel for a measly bird, but times are tough. So what do we do here? Probably deploy Bergstrider. Tap down their flyer for a turn. And I think they're being so careful now to play around. Oh yes, here we go. Annul that. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, white-green Mammoth Growth and Double Strike. I have not drafted that. Mammoth Growth has been pretty sweet though. It's performed about as well as Giant Growth used to perform in a lot of formats, which has been pretty good. But yeah, I haven't tried that combo yet. My last good deck, my last winning deck, did the trick here was provoke the trolls on my own giant creatures to get in for that 5 extra damage. Oh no! Vega, what are we gonna do here? Why did... Oh, they foretold their whole catalog. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna foretell our whole catalog. And then hopefully use some of it with Vega in play. And maybe also kill their Valkyrie? Especially if they go to equip it with something? Sure. So now we'll try to Demon Bolt it. God help us if they protect it. +1/+3. Yes! Spectral Steel. Return an equipment card from your graveyard to your hand. At least we kill the Valkyrie. Now they get that thing. That's okay. They still have 2 Foretold cards. Oh man. Bergstrider for the tempo. Yeah, it would have made sense. I just we're gonna do that. They might have a Demon Bolt for Vega. I think we're okay without it. It's a lot of value, unless they just kill our Vega. Like, if one of these foretold cards is Demon Bolt, and they play a land, and they play Giant's Amulet, we're in tough shape. But hopefully it won't be as good as all that. And the Bergstrider is not very good against the Amulet, unfortunately. Yeah, both of us are playing a lot of value. Spectral Steel pretty good, as it turns out. And then bounce, or hit with Disciple. We could probably race a 4/5. They Demon Bolted Vega. No, they bounced it. They bounced Vega. Well, that's great. That's really good for me. Because I can still use all this stuff, I think. This foretells in for 3. Nice, nice, nice. Let's get this out. White. Yeah. We've already played our land. Sure. If they go to attack with a giant, we're going to poison the cup and draw a card, so that'll be pretty good. Draw a card, then scry 2. They might be double queuing here, because there's not much they can think about here, but they might also just be taking a sip of their tea. And I don't fault anyone for that. Are we up a game here? I think we are. It feels like we are. It better not be game 1. Both of us down to 12 minutes. Valor of the Worthy. Oh dear. Please don't have a way of untapping it. Poison the cup. Poison that cup. Please. +1, +3, untap it. If they had that, they might have saved their Valkyrie from it. Poison that cup. Should be called Poison the Barrel for this giant-sized creature. Do we need any of this? I don't think so. Bottom, bottom. They make a 1/1, or rather a 1/2 hexproof. Equips for 2. It's pretty cheap to equip it. Oh, nice. So we're gonna keep the Braggart tapped down, hopefully, and then maybe we can kill it the next turn. We won't have enough mana here. Well, it was a good thought. How'd they get so much? So much stuff? That's a lot of stuff. How'd they get so much of that stuff? 1 more mana would be so clutch. But you can't go wrong with this, I guess. Shimmerdrift Veil for green. And attack for 2. Pass it. They've got no more Foretold cards. They drew for turn. Our creatures are a bit better. We're not too afraid of Giant's Amulet. The Braggart is annoying. Green. Yeah, we have 1 green card in the deck, and we have all of our other colors on the board. It's the Green-Black Saga. Okay, that's good. This is good, I think. Cosmos Charger. It might be better to do that on their turn. And what now? So they're going to re-equip that to the Braggart. Attack for 4. Then we ambush the Spirit. Maybe we should keep our Bergstrider back, but I don't love that. Don't love it. Actually, I do love it. I'm going to leave it back. Save 3, and we'll lay down both of these. Why not? Well, I'm going to draw the most spells because I'm going to draw off Cosmos Charger, and Cosmos Charger is already ridiculous. And this just means Braggart doesn't attack. I said a tap, but I guess attacking does tap it. So, I'm not that wrong. Oh dear, they have drawn something. Unless they're just re-equipping the amulet. Amulet's not good enough on its own. Oh, really? Oh, come on. What? So now they're, now the jig is up, I guess, so they're not going to run into our Spirit. But we could draw something to put into play with the Gambit. The jig is up, huh? Oh, yes! This is nuts. This is insane. Yeah, let's do it. So what do we kill here? I think we kill the amulet. Sabboth wins the match. Oh, dear. That's what the green is for. But sometimes your opponent just polymorphs it into play. Valor Morgulus. I do have a trophy with Street Riot. That much is true. This looks like a good hand. Hopefully it delivers. Vega. Now I don't know what to do. We need white, we need black, we need green. We just need it all. We need everything. I should have played blue turn 1, I think. Poison the Cup. I guess if you foretell and play this, you're actually paying 1 more mana total, so that's why you get to scry 2. That's interesting. Vega, Poison the Cup. Demon Bolt. This is actually not an easy choice here. It's a combination of, skill and dedication. And of course, they acquire their skill through repetition. If you play that much, you will be skilled and so forth. But to play that much, you need some kind of dedication. Some kind or another. Let's just play the Mistwalker. And there's a certain affinity for it. Like, someone who isn't as talented as they are would probably just give up instead of going through all the hassle of playing. So I'm going to glimpse here. Binding doesn't do it for us, but I think Swamp is pretty good. We don't need another island. We can actually shuffle that up, so it's not the end of the world. And then what? Then we want to foretell Turgrid's shadow. Shadow. They play versus themselves, yeah. That's not easy to do. That would be more impressive than just playing a ton. You can be like a conspiracy theorist where like, oh, they're doing so well because they have 7 friends on Discord with them, like giving them all the cards they need. It's like, yeah, right. That would be more impressive than just being very good. And so on and so forth. Yikes. What do we do here? 3 to 4 computers. I mean, if you had enough time, there's not enough time to do that. Like, yes, you can collude to get a better deck. That is true. But whether it actually works, that's far from certain. Here's the question. Do they have a null? And if not, are they dead? Do you have a null, sir? I'm asking. Great. Just get in there for 1 and get my dogged pursuit going. I'm glad we used Glimpse there because we're drawing closer to white, which we really need. We do need some white here. So much so that I think we just want to Glimpse again. Does that do anything for us? Gets us Behold. Behold. Behold! Yeah, let's get Behold. Priest and Fort on the bottom. Behold, ye mortals. Arr. I still want to be attacking them and foretelling stuff. Foretell this. Yeah. I think we hold back Mistwalker here. I think we do. And sorry if I'm not paying as much attention to chat, because this game, this set in particular, is kind of a lot to keep track of. Oh, Ekken's a former Jeopardy winner. No kidding. It's actually really cool when worlds collide like that, like something you're really interested in meets something else like you're also interested in. Okay, I'm going to block here, and I think they're going to sacrifice Priest to finish it off. And I say, whoops, and then they play another creature, and then I can Turgrid's Shadow. Inga Rune Eyes. Nice. Scry 3. So I'm just going to Behold now. Behold now. In case I get my 1 snow instant, I'll do it like that. These are both good, despite not being white. I might still draw white here. Yeah, that'll do. But I'm not going to wait, because that's kind of greedy. Too greedy. So then we play Veil. Yeah, sacrifice all those things. 3 or more creatures died this turn. I don't think so. Add white and poison the cup. Poison the cup or Cosmos Charger? I guess we Cosmos Charge. Pass it. Four different accounts would be like printing money. I don't think so. Even double queuing, I do significantly worse in each event So I don't know how much advantage you'd actually be getting by all the mental conniptions you'd have to go through to, you know, maybe with 4 people, you could like hit the draft tables and collude to like get 3 or 4 good decks. Oh no, Turgrid's Lantern. What a joke. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 here. What do we need? We need to take, you know, 7 hits off of Turgrid's Lantern and just kill them in that time. Let's get this thing in play. Seven hit. We just need to play a whole lot, so I think I'm also going to play Swamp. Yeah, Turgrid's Lantern is good, no doubt about it. And Dogged Pursuit really does help us against it. So I'll lose 3 life. I'm going to lose 3 life until I basically can't do anything else. Alright, Cosmos Charger in. I don't think we have a way to protect this. Is this? Oh wow, they're playing this from exile. They're doing it on their upkeep too. So smart. They play land. Lands are good. Elderleaf Mentor. So what we want to do is foretell this guy and pass it. And pass it. There's the annul. There we are. Berg Strider. Done. Let's tap down this guy for what it's worth and attack for 3. Holding up a null and poison the cup. Alternatively, we could just play Mistwalker here, but I don't want them to resolve. Why not tap the Lantern down? Because they can untap it for 4 mana. It does prevent an activation, but we could have. It does prevent an activation. Do I like Jeopardy? I've started watching it a little bit. Or I have watched like 2 seasons of it out of like the 700 seasons. And it's fine. It's not like something I'm crazy about. Kill that thing. But it's a fine. Yeah, what now? We did it. 1 game 1. We are on the board here, and we have an annul, which they don't know about, and potentially an Invoke the Divine, which would be pretty good against that 1 card. Do we need it? Shoot, I hate making this decision. Nah, we've got Binding the Old Gods. We're fine. Bring it in. No, this deck must stay pure. I don't think we've sideboarded yet. And we haven't lost yet. Coincidence? Think not. 41 cards would be interesting here, but I think so many of our cards are pretty important. This is a good hand for someone to get on the draw. Wow, nothing, do nothing. Never do anything, please. It's a really good hand. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, you run ashore to annul it, and then they just play Turgrid the front side. What am I excited about? mathematics and programming and so forth. Not this stupid thing again. Man, I never annul when I need to. But they don't have snow yet. They don't have any snow. Yes. I'm gonna foretell behold here, because I don't want to take another chance on missing a land drop, because those are going to be so important here. Even though we could get Charger going or whatever. We don't have to play it if we draw land, but I want to be able to play it if we do. Yes, they still have no snow. Oh my god. Keep this going. Yeah, let's just flash in Cosmos Charger on their turn. And if they counter it, well, they got us. Yeah, still no snow. Still no snow. Icehide Troll. That's fine. It's fine insofar as I can't do anything about it. If they counter this, that might not be so bad. I'm a soft... I don't know what I am. Something like that. Poison the cup. Ouch. Just a traveler on this earth, man. I used to do fencing quite a bit. I like camping. I like... I don't know. Running. I like stuff, I swear. Reading, philosophy. Helping my fellow critter. All the neat little critters in the world. Final Fantasy music, yeah, that's okay from time to time. I'll admit, that's pretty decent. Icehide Troll. Okay, they don't have any snow. They don't have snow, so this troll is not that good for them. Yeah, you know what? We might just attack them here. Worry about annulling things later. We have two of everything we kind of need here. I think I want I want to look at my deck. Do we want white or green? Stopped fencing in 216. I think it was I think I was at university for so long. I didn't want, like, you know, that many to hang out with that many groups of undergrads, I guess. I don't know, it just felt a bit weird. But then I'd started focusing on other stuff, if that makes sense. And I could have stepped into more of like a coaching role, but I did go back like once a semester and see how things were going. Oh, the real reason, though, honestly, was my left ankle started really bothering me. The last Tiger Open I went to, name of a fencing tournament, it like really started messing with me. And occasionally it twinges up, but I mean, I just fenced the heck out of it. You're getting old. I don't know what color to do here. I think white is fair. So those two reasons combined. And being sort of my pride, I didn't want to, like, keep doing it and get worse at it. Quit while I'm ahead, sort of. But, you know, once the pandemic's over, I'll look for a local club here. Yeah, thanks. Okay, still no snow. Yeah, I had a good run. Any trophies around here? No, not within earshot. Narfi. Oh god, Narfi would be good to... to go into Turgrid's Shadow with. Oh man. Yeah, let's just lay down Narfi. Have at them. And I think this game is just, if they don't get an untapped snowland, like right now, we are going to crush. And when they activate port, prefer a real sword to a pointy stick. It's kind of weird to think about, but like, I would actually hate to get in a real sword fight with someone. Like, I would be better than average at it, but like, it doesn't take much of a sword to clip you to like, completely, destroy a muscle or something. It'd be awful. I'll take this 3. Yeah. I always used to dream of, like, even before I started really fencing, I would always imagine these epic battles, and I'm like, yeah, I do want to do that. But I didn't really want to do that. All right, let's think about this attack. And then we're going to Turgrid's Shadow. So we can attack with Reaper and Narfi. Hopefully nothing too bad happens to us. Coming in. I'm surprised they even attacked with Dreadrider, because they're just, like, pretty dead. Samurai Sword? Yeah, what is that? Is that like a Bokon or something? You broke it? Oh, you're talking about real stuff, aren't you? Oh no, they have the Charger too! Sacrifice 2 creatures. We'll sacrifice these 2. They sacrifice those 2. We'll pass it. A Bokon is a short... Wait. It's a short sword. A samurai sword. A katana? Or the Wakizashi short sword? Am I still following this conversation? Practice sword, not full steel. Have you read The Book of Five Rings? I really recommend that one. I used to, when I was coaching practices, I used to like read passages from it. Do I have a copy here? Yeah. There are several translations. They're all pretty good, but Miyamoto Musashi, the Sword Saint of Japan. If it's backwards, it's your fault, not mine. But anyway, here, now it's frontwards. Okay, it's a quick read, or, relatively quick. And you will master the way if you read it. So what are we doing here? Not much. What is it about? It is a samurai dude. No, it's not a drama or anything. It's just someone who wrote, maybe I should have tapped that pillar. It's some famous swordsman. Oh no, they're gonna get the Charger back into play. I am so bad at this game. What am I doing? Oh, maybe not. They're gonna use that to pressure me. What am I doing? So they activate port here. You're distracting me. It's just someone who was really good at sword fighting, like actually sword fighting, who wrote about their system, because after their life of sword fighting, they started a school and taught about it. And I think it's some pretty unique insight into like what it was like to fight and what mindset you should have and all that kind of mystical stuff. And I used to eat that stuff up. I mean, the real answer for getting good at fencing is just to fence a lot, but there were some interesting ideas in it that like talked about the tempo of fighting and how to break your opponent's expectations and things like that, and that stuff was pretty cool. Yeah, so what do they want back here? Mill 4, return something to play. They're going to return Bergstrider and just tap this, and then they can do 7. Yeah, did you wiki that, or is that your your own description of it? And that's pretty accurate, yeah. What is it? He says sword fighting is like a fruit and a flower, and these schools make more of the flower than the fruit. What are we doing here? My style is no style. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. So what are we doing here? I think we start by drawing some cards, because that could really help us here. Dogged Pursuit. Bottom Glimpse. Top Dogged Pursuit. Why don't we get that into play? Narfi would be good too, though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gates. They've got 1 card in hand. They've got 1 card foretold, too. Oh no. What could it be? What could it be? I might lose this game. It just depends on what they have. Poison the Cup. Sure. Oh no. We have to be so careful here. Did they top any? 1 card on top. Oh no. I think we need to get Narfi into play. God, that sucks. What is this going to be? Skull Raid. What if we let this happen? So we give up a Null and Woodland Chasm. Easy enough. We take 7. Go into 1. We get Narfi back into play. And then we gotta hope. Oh, shoot. So they tap down Bergstrider, and then we have no win. Yeah, we can't win this game. So I've got to see if we can get anything. White, blue, blue. 1, 2. Oh, man. Ah, dang it. Well, if they let us live 1 turn, we can Blood on the Snow here, but they're just going to use Rider. Oh, I thought that was winnable. Invoke would be decent. Ah, just play it again. Play it again. Thought that should have been winnable. Yeah, stopping them from tapping stuff would be good for sure. What would you cut? Every time you put a card in, you have to take a card out. Don't touch my Dogged Pursuit. I could take out a Tergrid's Shadow. Well, too late for that. Let's keep it. This is not too bad. I'd be a little careful about Behold. Yeah, they had no snow for so long. Go down to 6. We'll go up to 7. 6, 7, 8. I think we still foretell this. Probably foretell Demon Bolt next turn. Oh no, we go down to 5. Okay, this is fine. So what happens here? 5 and draw 2. I don't think they can counter Behold, so I'm just gonna do it on their turn. Yeah, the hand's looking good. So far, so good. I thought I played last game pretty well, but towards the end, I'd have to look at it again to see, because there were definitely weird parts of it. Good drops from them. Glittering Frost. Sure. Doesn't change too much, does it? That's double black. Can we bottom Shadow and top this? Nice. Then get Dogged Pursuit into play and risk them getting something we'd have to annul. Or Harbinger into play. How often do I go back and watch it? Pretty often. At least in part. Since I have the means to. So once when I'm like editing it. Charger. Why don't we just pass it to them? And then if we have to bolt something, we will. If we have to charger, we will. And if we have to annul, we will. I forgot about... I think one of my big mistakes was forgetting about Port of Carfell. What's this going to be? Inga Rune Eyes. Yeah. Just a 3/3, no worries. Nothing to see here. I think they probably expect Charger if they've seen it. Anyway, puts me in a slight leading position here. So what do? I attack with Charger. They've got 2 Snowlands. Play Mistwalker, hold a null up, and hold foretelling a card up. Seems reasonable. If they play a Snowland, they can just kill the Charger. Oh yeah, there's the Snowland. Yikes. So let me foretell this. And hopefully they don't just play an artifact right now. There's a chance they do. Dang it. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. How stupid is that? I still didn't get land. Going through a lot just to not get land, aren't I? Demon Bolt this stupid thing. Play a Harbinger. Attack for 1. Take 3. Can't believe it. Oh well, I can race this maybe, especially with Dogged Pursuit. As long as their next thing isn't too good. Yeah. Yeah, I feel really bad about that. I should have just held a null up. Dang it, they went after Cosmos Charger, and like, yeah, of course they did. Of course they did. You can keep sacking Narfi? Oh, true enough, to Turgid's Lantern. Now, the question is, are they going to play a 3/3 flyer? Doesn't matter too much to me. 3, 4. I'll attack with both. I can Demon Bolt it if they do. I'll just Demon Bolt it here. So that comes into play. I bolt it. 1, 2, 3. Don't do anything. Seriously. What did they do? Oh, they foretold a card. Got it. So I lose 3 life. That dies. They take 2. Like, what is this? But it makes sense. Pass it. Just let me annul it. No, it's going to be some Bergstrider. Happy Bergstriding. And then I need an untapped land to really get anything done here. Well, I guess I could annul with the Harbinger. So let's do Bergstrider. Pass. I'm just going to pass here. That gives away that we have a null, I guess. This sucks. Narvi's a good answer eventually. 3. Ice Hide Troll's fine. Well, actually it sucks for me. Actually, that's really bad. Hello. Doing pretty well, but this game's getting pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just start playing these things and hope, you know, wish for the best. Hope for the best here. Maybe I should have attacked with Mistwalker. I could discard Narfi. That'd be a cheaper way to get it back into play. I guess I kind of didn't realize that. Do they still have a card Foretold here? Yikes. Really? Oh no, I wanted to win this match so much. Oh no. Turgid's Lantern. If I had just annulled that instead of getting that out of the way. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 damage. 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to chump here. Foretold card, yeah, the Foretold card's gone. Can't take all this damage. Maybe I could have forced them to use more mana so they couldn't save the Icehide Troll. It's not looking good. I could also have them sacrifice 2 creatures here. If we draw this specifically good thing we need. Of course, they're never going to draw another card I can annul. Turgid's Shadow. So that could be good. And what? It's instant, right? 3, 5. So how many times can they activate that? 1, 2, 3 times. That's 6. We go up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. So we die to that. So I think we're out of it. Man, just did not work out my way, did it? So I've got to block with Mistwalker and then have them sack 2. Grimdraugr, great. Menace. Oh, we're still dead to this because they have Menace. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Well, good games. Maybe they'll misdo this. Nothing I can do. So that's black too. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a weird one because I feel like this match was winnable, but maybe not. We would have survived a lot longer if we didn't have the Lantern to deal with. I have to sack this, then they can pump that twice. That's once. And that's twice. And they have the Lantern too. Yeah, I know. It's too bad that like our deck was so fragile to these bombs that on turn 3 to turn 10 we have to hold up a null. But that's how it worked. Last game was weird too. I think at the end of it, I think I just hand waved all of the effects in play and didn't really think about them because there was a lot going on. But it was also one where they snuck out an early Ice Pillar past an annul, and this I just wasn't thinking of Turgid's Lantern. Not a fun thing to go against. When they played it, we had the creature advantage, but that didn't last long. They have a lot of good creatures. And Inga Rune Eyes is actually pretty good against us because of all of our Wrath effects. Anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching. I am out of here.